stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the opening possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Makes the grab. It's Heat. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
The run inside. It's Overton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his second interception in the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Hosley. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. So now it's 2nd and long. quick release by the QB. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. To throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Breaks loose. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that one.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Makes the grab in their space. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he'll be brought down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Release to the back. Another incompletion on third down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Got the quick completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he's dragged down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Unloads quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll send the back in motion. Unloads it left. The short hands, it's Jackson. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best.
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Hokies are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Got a little grass. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. This time he wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Georgia Tech spends its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Secures it at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. 2nd down now after the sack. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The play-action fake. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Gets the back moving. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back. But how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you? Get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Harris. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Trying to move them on the counter. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There's a crease. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
And that's a great sign for this offense, because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been 3rd down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the 1st, and keeping this drive alive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. All wideouts, no backs. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Wants to throw it again. They go to the wide receiver screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now on the move. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. One more snap coming before halftime. On the option. Pitches it back. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies!
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 24 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with the Yellow Jackets head coach. Coach has asked his team in the locker room at the half to get back in control of this game. They are so excited to be playing in this rivalry matchup, a game they won the last time these two teams met. But right now, on the road, they have got to be sharp and focused, make sure execution is a priority here to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things feel here from the sideline when we come back. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and take it back. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He rifles one deep to the left. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his man.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Caught behind the line. It's Addison. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Bringing it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3. Taking it the other way. Ripping through the defense. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. There he goes. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. The Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Tight end now in motion. Looking for room, it's Hosley. Fighting off the defender. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Gets away from one, finds some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll give it on the counter. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Snagged out of the air. Breaks a tackle and he might have room.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Pulls and fires complete. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The keeper on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Trying the left side. There's a little room there. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
back open in the middle. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to the run, it's Hosley. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Powell. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Hokies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Denmark. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So the final period starts with a second down play. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And the route is on. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Tries to get it on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
From the red zone, it's Hawkins. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Mendoza. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys.
Could be an alley. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Hokies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Defense in press coverage. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
And the Yellow Jackets are facing 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There's a long and storied history of great games